Hello everyone. Another season, which is winter, is approaching soon, especially in my area here. In fact, the next several days, the next 5 days, will be in the upper 20s. I was surprised today that the weather app was saying that the low was 32 degrees. I must have a microclimate here because the bird bath was not freezing. Today I will walk the garden before the upper 20 degrees, and I will show you plants that are at risk or susceptible to being damaged with the several days of freezing temperatures in the forecast. Let's look at these two hydrangeas right here. I have a love and hate relationship with these mop head hydrangeas. I don't mind having them say goodbye for the season because it is time. Their leaves say it all. Yeah, so I am expecting these hydrangeas to die back after the 5 days of freezing temperatures. Here is dianthus. This is part of the American Pie series. This is cherry dianthus. This is my first year with this plant. It is a perennial, so I'm expecting it to die back. Maybe not tomorrow, but maybe after 3 days, 2 or 3 days of freezing temperatures. Quarterlines, they should be fine, but I'm expecting them to be slowing down in their growth, and they might die back if we consistently get freezing temperatures in the future. But as far as the next 5 days, I think they should be fine, maybe just a little damage. That is a dahlia. I'm not sure what the variety it is, but it is the orange blooming dahlia. And I am surprised that it's still here, so I'm expecting that to die back. This is Monarda, and I'm expecting it to die back. Maybe not tomorrow or maybe the next day, but I know this will be saying goodbye for the season. So look at that. It's been like doing fine. So this fall has been a lot warmer than the last 2 years. This is Amsonia hubrechtii. I think it's going to be showing more damage. This is Coleus. You can see the cold weather last night or earlier this morning. Technically, the lowest temperature doesn't become the lowest until between that 2 to 5 o'clock time frame before sunrise. So you can see what early this morning's temperature has done to this plant. This is taro, so I am going to be looking out for these guys to see how they will do, but I know that they might be not liking the temperatures for the next several days. That one as well. I have ginger right there, so I am expecting the ginger to die back. This is strawberry. I'm not sure if strawberry, from my experience, I mean, it might die back a little bit, but I might get some green still. This is water spinach, and it's supposed to be an annual, so I know that it's going to take a hit. More taro and ginger, so expecting the ginger to be dying back. Same thing with the foliage on this banana plant. This is the first year I am overwintering this banana plant outside. I did put a thick layer of mulch on it, so that should protect it a little bit. And look at here, this is what I saw. You see that? I got a baby one right there. See, the fern is going to be dying back. So that is Japanese painted fern, Japanese holly fern. I think that's correct. I can't remember, but I think it may be dying back too. I can't remember. So looking forward to seeing how that will do. Another painted, Japanese painted fern. And look at this. So I am expecting the basil to be dying back for sure. So all this time it's been doing good, even though the weather's been in the 40s and upper 30s. Of course, this clematis should die back. Another basil right here, purple basil. I'm expecting this to die back as well. If you've been watching some of my videos for a while, especially the one on the lemongrass, you will notice that there was still space right here, but look at it now. Isn't that crazy? So it has put on so much growth. Look at that. This is what I mean. It is so lovely. So it has done so well again with the weed suppression and providing shade to some of the plants. Look at that. In the summer, it was providing shade to this elderberry right here. I'm about to like fall over here. This elderberry right there. And it has done so great because of the little bit of shade protection, especially when this elderberry was a lot smaller. Now, lemongrass is a tender perennial where I am. So what that means is when we get freezing temperatures, the leaves will die back for sure. And if the winter is very harsh, meaning I would say continuously below 15 degrees, for example, a lot of the plants will die off. Maybe one or two plants will make it. Now the leaves are very sensitive to a frost or a freeze, especially on a continuous basis. Maybe 1 or 2 days they should still be fine, but if you get a continuous freezing temperatures, they will be dying back. Now, as much as I love to have lemongrass here to enjoy for months and months, I would prefer that they die back during the winter or very soon, because can you imagine if they keep growing and they keep being okay? It would take over, they would take over the whole landscape, which is what I don't want. Another plant I would like to see die back would be these white salvias. As much as I love them, I would like them to, go ahead and die back. Otherwise, I will have lots of seedlings. Autumn joy sedum, it will continue to die back. And of course, the garas will continue to die back. So expecting all of the leaves down there to die back. All right, this is my evergreen garden space. So most of the plants should be fine, except for a few that I added this year. So I have dianthus right here. So this is my first year, just like the dianthus in the front. So I am expecting this one. There's another one up there, and then another one over there to die back. If you watched one of the recent videos, you know that I just put these heucheras here, and I am expecting them to die back after the 5 days, if not sooner. All right, let me give you an overview of this area before we move on. So I've already cut the irises back. Some of the iris plants there should die back further, but most of what you see now should still be here or looking like this, except for that lemongrass as mentioned earlier. Here is something that is very interesting. So this morning's temperature has damaged the leaves. They look droopy right now, and I'm afraid with the cold wind it's going to feel a lot colder. So I'm crossing my fingers that these buds are not going to die and fall off after the 5 days. I think the leaves will, and that's the issue with having a warmer fall. More likely, you know, what has happened is that the plant, or this plant, has produced buds earlier than it should have. So because of that, so I'm going to be so sad to see the buds go, because this plant is so loaded with buds right now. All right, so I am so sad about this. Look at how beautiful this Thai eggplant was, and it was growing beautifully, and I know that the next 5 days, if not tomorrow or the next day, the leaves are going to be shot and the plant is more likely going to die. And look at what the warmer fall has granted this Thai eggplant as well. Look at how beautiful this is. I cannot believe that I still have Thai eggplant right now growing outside. I even have, look, you see that? I have 2 eggplants right there. And I have flowers right here. This is insane, right? Look at that. It is so sad to see this go, but it is an annual. So I will be protecting this with a frost protection blanket, just to see if it will still do well. And I'm hoping that after the 5 days, we will get maybe some warmer temperatures. If not, I'll just go ahead and let it go, of course. I have another one right there. So very sad, but I know all good things come to an end. And the same thing with this David Austin poet's wife rose. All good things must come to an end. I have enjoyed the blooms of this rose this year, and I harvested several just yesterday. All right, so here we have garlic, and I planted the garlic in September. I would say a little bit earlier than I normally plant garlic, and because fall has been a lot warmer, of course the garlic has been growing leaves, so you can see all the leaves are here, and that's unfortunate because I know with freezing temperatures the leaves are going to die back. So what I normally like to do is I'm going to be harvesting the leaves. At least, you know, I'll be putting the leaves to good use rather than just have them wilt away, or not wilt away, have them melt away with the freezing temperatures. But as far as the plants go, they should just be fine. I have a lot of mulch on top, so that should protect the bulbs on the bottom there, so no worries on that. Well, thank you for coming along with me today as I walk the garden and show you some plants that may be susceptible to the freezing temperatures for the next 5 days. And of course, all good things come to an end, especially with the plants that are supposed to be dying back right now, but they're still here because of the warm fall we've been having. So I'm actually looking forward to see some of the plants just rest for the year, for the season, like lemongrass and the Gara, the salvia, the white salvia, and of course for plants such as the Edgeworthia, I would like it to still have the buds intact. But if not, it is part of life for these plants. Unfortunately, they enjoy the nice warm fall as long as it has lasted. So with that, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found something useful from this video. And until my next video, take care and bye for now.